Es gibt ein Haus in Neu-Berlin, man nennt es Haus Abendrot. Es war der Ruin vieler guter Jungs, von mir, mein Gott, litt ich Not. Hätt ich meinem Anführer zugehört, ich wäre heute daheim. War jung und dumm, war ein armer Jung, auf den Abweg geführt und gemein. Getriebener von meiner Not, den Rest meiner Tage bleib ich dort bei dem Haus Abendrot.
Okay, so it is once again time to chuck and sneed, to let her rip. Welcome to the stream. I've been on quite the streak of, you know, getting things done. As you've seen from, if you happen to catch the 2 videos I got out this week, you know, the translation guide for GNext, of course, followed by the grained old, you know, Crossbone Saga Part 1, which I cracked open, and oh, we're already getting people in the chat. What is up, Rogue Tap? We're gonna be playing some quality stuff. In fact, this is called Party Hard. Yeah, hopefully I'll actually manage to run the whole double feature, as in both this and of course the... Oh, let me think. This one and I think Hotline Miami. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try and find okay, which one I haven't. Oh, play all those. So how do I start a new game without it eating my progress? Ah, well. Okay. Admittedly, I did get a little rusty, so I'm still gonna have to get a little more familiar with the controls. Okay, so E to kill, Q to dance, R to pick up body. Yep, I remember that right. Control gives me hint, space gives me traps. Okay. I'd say vamonos. You know, this game is one of those pieces that, you know, I got this one on sale, and to be honest, I've had quite a lot of difficulties with, you know, getting a this specific thing, you know, nailed down when it comes to like for to figuring out when I'm not seen, when I am, etc. Because this game is 2D and also a little weird when it comes to certain details. Also, there's this ugly Mario plumber that just fucks with the map. So yeah. Basically, the main objective is to make a mess, don't get caught, and kinda, do some stabbing, and of course, after that, do some skedaddling. Right after, right after you turn this entire map into a pool of bloodshed and disappointment. Also, give it a second, they might come out and if these foul denizens finally, come out of hiding, I might just be able to, you know. Also, you can, hide evidence in this game. It's basically like a slicer game, and of course, one thing I should bring up is that I am still rocking the same old single monitor setup. So if I'm a little tardy when it comes to keeping on top of the chat, that's it's entirely on me. It's just literally on me for being not having enough foresight to go back, a few years back, so that I can be like, oh yeah, I think I should have built this one, this computer with multitasking in mind. Because to be honest, I don't really use twin screen setups for anything, though I could technically get my monitor, and well, I think I have a spare one somewhere over here, so then again, I probably couldn't be bothered. And yeah, you can do the Zoomer adjacent Fortnite dance, though the only purpose of it is that, oh yeah, and you can frame people, which yeah, that thing's definitely very useful, because you get to mess with people in a pretty substantial way. Oh crap, and now I got busted. So yeah, this game that's called Party Hard. This game is basically, this is a very schlocky game, to be honest, and to sum up the premise, you're basically a just a normal guy who wanted some sleep, but people kept partying, so he was there. He was like, you know what? I think I should risk getting DMCA'd by whoever the fuck owns rights to Friday the 13th, and and spill some fucking ketchup. Yeah, that's it's basically how the story goes. Also, I think, yeah. Nice, very nice. 'Cause now, oh crap! I think I got killed by the gas. Yeah, the point of this game, I mean, it's a 2D game which tries to pretend that it's a stealth game. Though, the sight lines are all weird, so make of that what you will. And yeah, the objective is to basically shank everybody. Uh, while not getting busted, not getting killed by the environment. Because, I mean, that's your job to use the environment to basically, you know, do the deed, as one might put it. Let's see, there are any traps over? Oh yeah, well, just the fire. Well, let's call in some stuff. Could be basically anything. So let's just hope there's gonna be something useful. So you know, even after finishing this game, I still have yet to find out like what does, you know, I still have yet to find out like how do things work, you know. Also, what the fuck is that Mario doing over here? I don't want that Mario being there. Back off, Mario! Shit, he's gonna kill my escape route. Oh well. Yeah, this game has a bit of a mechanic where to, you know, to avoid cheesing and repetition, these jackasses were like, I mean, jackasses, you know, whoever devised the idea to, you know, put arbitrary limits on people choosing a specific sequence of a level is yeah, frankly, in my humble opinion, a lot of the various games that have had, you know, certain mechanics added just for the purpose of you know, limiting players who didn't play it the way it was supposed to be. I think I do think that it was like that such efforts were largely stupid. Like, you know, you see that with things like XCOM. Like, oh no, people are playing the game the way it used to be played. You know, a little more cautiously. So they added turn timers, etc. And people said fuck it, and they modded that thing out because, yeah, what a garbage idea to screw people over like that. But yeah. Also, oh well. Let's see, Mr. Policeman. Oh, crap. I hoped I could get the bloke to actually. Oh, yeah, good. He quit. And Q Mario, bugger off. Why are you breaking that window? Okay, well, that only leaves this spot then. And is this you, John Wayne? Is this me? Okay. I hope the cupboard takes care of one of those. I think this phone is still unused, so yeah, I could take my chances on like whatever that thing might be, you know. It might call in some useful NPC. Sometimes it calls in, you know, extraterrestrials, so, you know, E.T. can go call home. Oh, he didn't see me. That's very convenient. Alright, it seems like I'll be getting scot-free with this spree as well, which is nice. I mean, there's I do recall like knowing how the side radius is, you know, worked for a while, so I actually managed to play it, you know, a little less cautiously. But right now, you know, I've gotten a little rusty, so while I do recall certain mechanics and controls, I still have yet to, pick up on some other stuff. Like, for example, if this guy comes in here, yeah, because if he was a little closer, I would have been able to, shove him into the fire pit, which is always fun, especially in this game. Oh yeah, and you can also shank the DJ, this one. Oh, and I think I'm gonna get busted. That's it's obvious, because the plumber guy, he did a little bit of trolling, but yeah, that's the main gameplay loop. Obviously, once you get the hang of a particular stage and what works with what, it can somewhat work. Like, look, for some reason they didn't really spot a particular trap being used, which, oh look, falling tree. What an accident. Frankly. What a freakish accident. At such a convenient time. Okay, so just gonna wait for the man in blue to do his business, so that I can rig everything else to blow, because that's fun. Also, I think these speakers are also very good for doing that sort of stuff, so let's go make a mess. This thing is gonna be popping a lot. Just a little bit. I think someone will set off the stove, which means they'll go there. I mean, there's a lot of characters as well, so you can, play with a guy that has a timed bomb strapped to his chest, but he can run forever. There's one guy with chainsaw. Dare I say chainsaw, man? Okay, and now let's see. Let's hope he actually gets into the car, so that I can do a little bit of trolling, just a little bit, a moderate amount of mischief, if I may. Oh my! Oh my! How are those two going to the first base? Such a shame. Oh well. So this guy's taking a leak. It's about time I okay. Optimal stealth gameplay. Or let's see, if this guy just picks these guys up, they should, which means I can just sneak past, and it can be sneaky, super sneaky. The sneaky neek. Yeah, I've heard that one new Cali song, like Maury Calliope, that VTuber chick. I'm like, personally, I'm not really a fan of the gimmicky late 2015, early 2017 era gimmick songs for particular games. They never really stuck with me, though. Admittedly, some of them gave me a giggle. For example, if you look at Demble's stuff, the British guy that does rap. That one. I think his parodies weren't half bad. Besides, I can at the very least respect his takes on intellectual property. Basically, about copyright being retarded, which is an opinion that I do strongly hold, personally. But yeah, you ain't tattling to Giannis. Because I shanked the guy who was about to tattle, you know. This is a battlefield, not a tattle field. And, yeah. It's just a few more people, which, should be fairly easy to sort out. And yeah, this is an animation for just picking up corpses. Yeah, it's rather goofy, if I may say so myself. Oh no. Oh, it seems fairly straightforward. Lack of witnesses, I guess. And the last guy. Oh no, he's gonna tattle on me. Whatever shall I do? Oh well. Being sneaky, that's what I'll do. And jam! Yep, cock blocking. So yeah,
You arrived at the scene after.
and that's please, that's my personal take on the way a lot of game-specific gimmick songs usually come off as. Though there are some that are at the very least fun. Although personally I wasn't really a fan of that of Cali's Metal Gear Solid thing. Speaking of that one though, I've unfortunately seen the horse meme edit. Oh, there we go. We're on a map with a horse, and oh no, oh no. um. Oh, bug off. You're off. Oh well. So we got an escape shaft. I flee to live another day. Oh. I'm gonna call Mr. Hands. I meant the horse. I mean, no. Damn. Because you can use the traps and other stuff to actually, kill your pursuers in this game. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use the horse. Bonk. Something like this. Yep. It's a fairly simple game, but personally I like it because even though the sightlines etc aren't as clear as I'd like them to be, then again there's only so much you can do with graphics like these. At the very least it has a soul to it. This is also one of the games that Let's Players used to touch a lot in the mid 2010s. Though obviously oh, okay, I shall flee justice once more. Oh. evade even. Okay, let's see if I. Okay, let's see. And now, oh, next time, yeah. It's also fairly neat that you can kind of, evade the justice just by doing your thing and like. Also, yeah, you have to kill the chickens in this game as well. But funny thing is, you can carry the corpses as well. See, if there was a throw mechanic in this game, it would be perfect because you could, chuck chickens at things. Also, let's take some inspiration from Mr. Theodore, if you get what I mean. And oh look, it's this thing is no bueno because the SWAT guys, and the SWAT guys in this game are just kicking the shit out of people, which I don't know, never met the real counterparts, but that's what they do. And unfortunately, if you stumble upon them in this game, they will basically kick you repeatedly until you blue screen. So yeah, fairly far from being good news. Oh. One sick cookie. Okay, let's see. So if I yes. And okay, some fire. Oh crap! Did I just kill myself with the horse? Okay, let's yeah. The pixel games, they're good, and I'll give this thing a few more stages maybe, and then we're gonna probably at some point, because I still need to check on my watches whether it's like whether the stream is halfway or something like that before I pull the trigger on launching Hotline Miami and running that thing, because that's also another game that I absolutely dig. Okay, so I mean, Roaster Guy wasn't necessarily on today's stream checklist, but yeah, all I have to do is to lead the office on a bit of a wild goose chase, in fact. Although these guys do get smarter and more durable, so it has that to keep in mind. This is a stealth game. This is not a this is not an action game per se. So yeah. The funny thing is, just like in the game Streets of Rogue, the AI is wired in such a way where they basically accuse the nearest thing standing next to a corpse as the culprit. So you can basically, get very cheeky with it. No, oh no, I don't think I'm gonna flee the law to this down. But maybe it actually rolls some traps that are useful to me. Okay, we got the truck. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, I can tap this to actually see the markers, etc. for all the fine traps and such. Which means I can then do more effective trolling that way. So let's see if I should probably, get up to some moderate trolling, honestly. So, yeah. Let's, shove somebody there. Get the straggler. Now all I have to do is to place a certain device in the middle of the stage. Sounds about right. Which means I can now proceed with the shanking completely unbothered by arbitrary things such as witnesses. Oh no! Did I get smacked? I think I got knocked out by a chicken. Which is pretty funny, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. If I go there. Ooh, yeah, I used the horse. But unfortunately they don't erase the horse. That would be too funny for this game. Oh, chickens are... Oh no! Yeah, chickens are choking the chicken. And I thought, and I thought I'd be the first one to make fapping jokes this stream. Oh well. Let's see. Oh hey there, shirt lad here. Okay. There anything that I can mess with? Oh yeah. I can probably... Yep, I can probably do this. Then check some wank into the fire. Just it needs a split second. Ah, damn. Though, I do find it funny that these guys are fairly aloof about the fact that I kept stabbing their buddies. You know, as it's a bit of that going on. Also, there's no guns in this one. I mean, these guys are holding guns, but I ain't using that. Which, honestly, like, at the very least, I can run the hell away from the danger. In the meantime, though, these guys with shields are definitely a sign of trouble. Now they're gonna keep on kicking people and stuff. So, yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna make some KFC. Alright, so, let's see. Oh, I forgot about that one. I think I caught the cowboy, running out of the outhouse, so it's about time I get this guy as well. Fairly self-explanatory. Just gonna spike the drinks with some probably some prescription stuff, I don't know. Honestly, the prescription system from what I heard, the prescription system in the US is pretty well, so could be about anything. Just about anything. Then again, I'm I'm the type that at least in terms of general worldview, kind of falls somewhere around the Dale Gribble territory of from king of the hill, if that tells you anything. So, just saying, I will not be surprised if certain practices were a result of malice as opposed to, you know, general incompetence. Ah! I got got. Let's run something else, like some other level. Because I know the Backer party is probably getting stale, so yeah, the rooftop's fun. Oh yeah, let's go into the forest. That one's also fairly fun. Okay, and yeah, let's roll. Where is... oh yeah. Next stop, Camp Crystal Lake. Booyah. There's gonna be some firecrackers in the rear. Yeah. Also, I think I can tip that thing over. Oh, yeah. Almost got him though. Well, obviously, you need to see the snow. Ah. Then again, it wasn't really a well thought out plan as I hoped it to be. But okay, let's see. Okay. I mean, that was fairly fast. But oh, so there's the phone. Yeah, what a shame. A shame. Let's yeah, in the meantime I shall rig these to blow. And no, I didn't get bailed out. But I was pretty close to that, because I did admittedly get a few easy kills with just, you know, those speakers alone. So yeah, I'd say probably the best strategy would... oh, okay, never mind. Would be to pick off distant things so that I'm not being pestered when it comes to the larger stuff, you know. Okay, there's... oh. Yeah, this is almost seems too simple. There's probably gonna be something that trips me up, you know, later down the road. It always is. It's always the case. Also, yeah. Another cool thing, if I... no, I think that's like at the end of the pier. I can't really do one specific thing that I intended to do. Anyways, let's check the DJ, because people are not oh, that guy noticed. Oh well. It is now Jover. Unless... oh well. Horse. Nice. Using horse as a distraction has never failed. Especially now, when I can just... oh look, another fellow just enjoying the solitude. Well, too bad. I knocked off the tower. Also, how did that character see me? I don't know. Yeah, this game still baffles me to this day when it comes to certain patterns and things around the AI. So yeah, I wouldn't bet. Oh, I should have been able to use the horse, but hey. Yeah, I wouldn't call this an easy game to get into, but at the same time, maybe that's a me thing. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just failing to grasp a core mechanic that that would not be unlikely, given that it's me, you know. In this very specific scenario. Oh, okay, so I have to tap space. Also, I probably didn't mention it yet, but yeah, the soundtrack on this one slaps. I'm gonna send this guy to the outhouse so that it seems like he Elvised himself. Oh, that one is a trap, not a storage space. I see. Well, good to know. Oh. Oh, and I guessed myself. Yeah, well. Shit happens. Yep, it is. It is a fairly fun game. Okay, let's see. What can this bonfire do? Oh yeah, that's just a similar type of fire trap. Which now I can probably get away with this one. I'd say that the main thing that always trips me up is the fact that I get too greedy. Like all the time. I don't know why. So it's like, I think I can get away with one more, or, you know, two more, three more, four more. And then it's like, whoops. And then they get me. So, yeah. Just gonna have to come up with a way to get them all in one place. Oh, shit. My flawless plan was ruined. Oh well. Let's see. See if this guy actually falls for the trick with the horse. Yeah. Shit. Because you can use the horse and other things to, you know, to knock out your pursuers. So I was trying to do a very neat thing like this, but with obviously more effective impact. So yeah, I just started another saw, which means that now it's a functional and active trap. I could technically. You know, there's the dance mechanic, and for some reason these characters are not being super angry about me dancing, which is rather odd, because on a lot of maps, if you do the dance animations, these characters really get pissed and then they start trying to. You see, yeah, this guy's already telling me to bugger off. Well, and just for that, I'm gonna, you know, I'll go get his ass. Hey, no! Crap! I got stuck on that rescue wheel. Almost. Crap, if I didn't run out of stamina, I would have been able to use the horse. But, you know. Then again, okay, let's make a mess. As big of a mess as I can, so that... these are the guys with the gas. Which means that I can technically get those. And if I make enough of a chaos, they won't be able to spot me, which obviously gives me... Oh, sword? What is the sword good for? Oh, nothing. Because I used it too early, so now I'll never know. Oh well. What are the remaining traps? Oh, a pile of wood. That's interesting. Let's kick it. Oh, that ain't half bad. Though I don't know what the sword is good for, so I still have yet to find it. Oh, so it teleported him onto the platform. I was hoping that it wouldn't. Well, now I can at least let's see. How shall I go about this? Yeah, do the tent throw. I'll get him like that. Yep. Step 2. Call in the bug exterminators. Hopefully they'll pick up. And if everything goes well, I'll have enough of a head start before I start setting off, you know, alarms. Which is, yeah, that's the plan. Basically make enough of a mess, while at the same time not causing any major suspicion. 'Cause, I mean, I could, you know, just run the ninja character, throw out smoke grenades, and basically cheese the whole level, but I ain't about that. So, oh, F. Okay, so, oh, good. He ran off. So that means I get off scot-free once again. This also means that... Oh! I'll make another fairly meaningless call so that I can waste the resources of the call center, of course. As well as, you know, I'll go party in the water. They got nothing on me. I can get myself some of that Chewbacca defense and I'll get off scot-free. And yeah. Oh, I think that's not the prop horse. That's the horse that doesn't kick. Oh well. Let's get these two guys down. Alright. Nice. Oh no, I'm gonna get snitched on. Which obviously will make my apprehension instant. I should have tapped the running shoes earlier. Oh well, so yeah, what's the time? It's about yeah, 4 p.m. with, you know, 20 minutes on top of it. Oh well. I can work with that. So I guess I'll just give this one a little bit more, and then we'll get to the second game of the stream, which is gonna be... Oh, you can drop that Oh, I see. Okay, so I'll make that bogus call. Of course, the 2-speaker setup is good, so that I can... Okay. Are they gonna get there? And if yes, can I... Okay. Let's wait for it. Okay, got one via the horse. Got another one via the horse. And if... I can get probably 2 more. Just thanks to you. Oh, thanks to the horse. Oh well. That's some good use of the stallion. I will now try to refrain from making jokes about a certain audio edit, which is rather cursed. Features a certain pink-haired rapper, and I will not elaborate, for I value your sanity way too much to actually, you know, expose you to the accursed things on the internet. Well, I mean, it's suffice to say, it is more irksome than, you know, things like Goatsy or Two. I mean, one could argue that, you know, maybe, you know, Two Broads, One Cup would be slightly more repulsive, but you know, I'm not sure. Though in any case, it would. Okay, so is he gonna keep chasing me? Oh, he's stuck. That's nice. If he's stuck, I can make use of that. Cause now who's gonna stop me? You know, he can't redeploy. Oh no, they're onto something. Hopefully. Okay. And guess what? The guy's still stuck there. He's stuck on the stairs. Good. That means I can basically do whatever the fuck I want on this level. Which, I didn't expect the bug to be so beneficial to me, but I'll take it. Okay, so I got basically everybody, but at the same time, it's about time I cheese this. So got that guy. Oh, well, this is almost stupidly simple. Okay, oh. Okay, it is Vorheesing time. I will actually get them all. Booyah! Stab this one, and yeah, 43 out of 45. Okay, 44. Where's the last one? I hope I didn't bug anything, because if yes, that would be pretty lame. Oh yeah, there's a sleeping guy over there. So if I'm probably gonna be able to cheese this. Oh. Okay, so if I manage to just pass around it. Oh, booyah! There's, improvise, adapt, overcome. Booyah! Darkness of the internet. This taken me many years ago. Oh well. Fair enough, though. Oh, there's a stage by the name of Halloween. Yeah, let's go. And you know what? I can actually, show off why, this thing is, pretty good, to be honest. Like, you get to basically evade capture. But at the same time, if you're seen, you'll be suspicious. However, it's like, okay, but you won't be seen. That's the thing. You have to make very good use of the technology in this game provided to you. So what I do is that I drop another smoke grenade. And also I can, make myself invisible in shadows, which, it's honestly a very fun perk. Like, oh, can't see me. Is that the Darth Vader? Yeah, let's wait a little bit. Maybe drop it. Hold up, I can drop that while cloaked. Sure. Why not? Oh crap. Oh crap. This is not looking good. However, can I? Oh, come on. How did he know about the secret entrance? I'm calling bollocks on that one. Let's... Okay, so hide in the shadow of darkness. That didn't make sense, but hey, why not? Okay, time to hide. They call another one. I'll have to throw the smoke grenade to actually move around without being seen, because this character is basically the gimmick where you don't have to even commit a crime in front of a character for them to tattle on you. Like, oh no, we see hostile ninjas. Oh, they're after me. Oh no, it's already over for... They have spotted the ninja. Yeah. Oh, nice. He had already given up. And I can get like 3 of those in one strike, which is nice. Alright, so the Halloween stage. It seems to be going fairly well. I mean, I can't really blend in, so I have to brute force my way into the building. But at the same time, if you look at how cheeky I can now be, the grenades recharged back up. So yeah. They now can't see shit, which heard you were gonna tell on me. And bam. Completely cheesed. They can't see me, but I can see them fairly well. Officer, you might want to see this one. Unfortunately, now I have to basically run. This guy's gonna be very unhappy with the fact that I just... Oh yeah, let's use the horse. Use the horse! Yes! Crap. I think my luck is actually gonna run out. Because, yeah, unfortunately, they killed another one right after my stamina ran out. But, I still managed to score a decent amount. Not enough to justify, you know, failing the whole level, but still enough to actually count. Oh yeah. Time to use the secret door. Why is the secret door gone? Oh. I think that was just on the bonus level. You see the giant thing up there. That was kind of supposed to be a secret door, so I might have messed up. You know, there's a non-zero chance of that. Also, oh yeah, they're gonna turn around, which gives me just the right amount of cover now. Because now I can drop a smoke. Get all these. Oh, crap. They're kicking me. Oh no. Now they're gonna tell on me and, you know the deal. I'm actually gonna... No. I'm not gonna outrun them. Yeah, well. Nonetheless, this is... While challenging, this character is fun to play. So the plan is to just run in. Crap, how did... Yeah, the side angles are all weird. In case you haven't figured it out. So I'm just gonna wait till the... There we go. Is that just one guy? Oh well. Guess what? This is just a freebie, to be honest. Because now I can drop a smoke grenade right under my feet. Get everything I need. And then disappear. No one's going to that one. Booyah. Huh. As I've promptly displayed, the playing as this one is, yeah, it involves a lot of very fun shenanigans, mainly due to the fact that most of the time they can't really see me. Okay, so oh yeah, they actually framed the clown, I think. somebody else, I wouldn't know. Okay, so stamina replenished. Let's just throw another smoke over here. I will be very sneaky. And now, behold, stealth 100. They actually didn't see me. Suffice to say, this character is very bullshitty, and as far as the mechanics of it are concerned. Like, oh yeah, they're gonna spot you instantly when you're seen, but yeah. You don't need to uncloak to throw smoke grenades, which obviously can open up a way for some cheekiness, if I may say so myself. Just look at it. I'm using the same thing, throwing the same grenades, same smoke grenades, but for some reason it actually counts as being sneaky. No. Now the wall bug actually screwed me over, but nonetheless. Smoke. Oh, crap. They actually saw me, so no, they didn't. That's funny. Man, I love the smoke grenades in this game. To be completely honest. Admittedly, these smoke grenades are very, very nasty for their specific purpose. And in the meantime, I'll yep, nothing new. So yeah. Let's see. I can sneak like this. Oh, I love the reach of the thing. Snap. Now I get to cloak over here. And oh, just 10 more 10 people left. 10 people left, and then I'll basically finish the stage. Good. Okay, let's get the skeleton guy. Obviously, you need to see this. Okay. Where? Also. Yeah, that's a smoke grenade on top of and I dropped another smoke grenade. Because I can never be too careful. Alright. Fun, waiting's over, time for the fun. I mean, depending on whether you consider waiting fun, which honestly, with how many people play shit like Clash of Clans, etc., I think that, there's certain people who either have a thing for waiting or for getting scammed, which honestly, if inflation fetishes, I think, I'm definitely betting on the fact that there's definitely some sick fucks who are like, yes, video game, I want you to scam me, kind of like in the Findom way, but with all these cash grabs, yes, I must consume, I am consuming. I mean, it would be very, it would be rather fun if, if you know, the explanation for people being for people having, you know, the propensity to enable shenanigans, such as, you know, mobile games, whatever FIFA clones there are currently, you know. It would be fun if if the actual explanation for the thing would be something along the lines of, yeah, they're just, you know, getting their rocks off to that. Anyways, as promised, I'm gonna switch the game, because I did say in the title that this thing is gonna be a double feature. So yeah, let's get ready to roll. Hopefully the sound of the low energy shirt lid won't pop out too much, because yeah, that would honestly suck. And yeah, let's just gonna mess with my copy of OBS, and we're gonna play some cool shit. In fact, yeah, we're gonna play some Hotline Miamis. So I'm gonna start this one, and now I'm gonna get the OBS to do my bidding. OBS. Okay, let's see. Ah, there we go. And yeah, just because I'm a pretentious little fuck, I actually, you know, opened it up on you know, on Japanese, so that I can pretend that this is apparently something, you know, some kind of an arcade or something. Yes, I know. And there we go. Speedrun tutorial, which, you know, fine by me. And yeah, we meet our trio of the horse. Then we have the cock, I mean the rooster. And then we have the, you know, the owl. Oh, literally 1989. Oh my. Oh look at this chat. We got the jacket from Drive. Boys, we made it. He's literally me. Yeah. Let's hotline some Miamis. And you know what? I'm just gonna use the roster one. Well, the rooster from the roster, of course. Oh crap! I forgot about the snap thing. Oh, he actually walked towards the weapon pickup, which, you know, makes sense. This thing tends to have a, you know, certain swing radius, so that is understandable. There's two guys coming out of the train. All I have to do is knock one up, just like that. With just enough distance to, you know, finish the combo. Just like in Gundam Battle Operation 2, you know. Just like in Gundam Bottle Insertion Operation 2. So knock a thing down and then, you know, go to town on it. yeah, sorry for being a little idle when it comes to, you know, general voiceover, etc, etc. I know not my strongest part, you know, that, and ironically my best friends so far were either from the, at least, you know, in my opinion, my favorite bands were from either the, you know, marathon of what you call it, the NGB marathon, and from the Zeta one. So anyway, what was I busy with? Also, yeah, let's go get some killing. Also, there's a pizza box. Speaking of you know, pizza. As some of you might know, I've probably mentioned it during the, you know, during the H stream, but you know, I've been a busy lad, in fact, and one of the things that I've been fairly busy with. What's that? Oh. Crap. Oh well. This can work as well. Oh. Nice. That's a VZ61. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I'm a busy lad. So, you know, I've been trying to do some gerb hunting so that I can, you know, earn some dough, you know, alongside studying in uni, so that I can, first off, you know, pay off the eventual debt that I'll probably have from it, and secondly, luckily so that I can, you know, use the doors from the side to cover, you know, whatever the fuck I want to spend money on. That's for sure. So, yeah, I've been throwing out my CVs far and wide, and yeah, it's quite fun that I've actually been to a pizza place, and you know, I was on the phone like being like, yeah, I don't necessarily have a lot of experience with you know, doing pizza, and they were like, oh, it's alright, you can come over, you can just, you know, go to our venue, we'll teach you the ropes. I'm like, oh, alright, sure, I'll take it. And the fun part is that I ended up working a few hour shift over there, just because they forgot to tell me to, you know, to basically stop. So I was there there for a couple of hours, about 5, and I actually got paid for that. Let's get some VHS in this game. A lot of Zoomers may not remember, but there was a thing such as VS. And admittedly, I'm from, you know, well, like early to, I mean, I'm roughly in my 20s, so you'd probably assume that I don't know much about VHS either, but you're wrong. In fact, I have had one when I was had one back home, funnily enough, and on top of that, oh, also I can throw scissors, which very nice. But yeah, going back to that, yeah, but I had a VHS player, even a cassette tape of I think it was Snow White. Yeah, I think that was it. Was that. Yeah, let's try and go completely nuts. Oh, let's get Weep Sword. Good. Okay, that's one. Probably. Oh, yeah, almost. Crap. So, this one. Oh, almost. Almost got a perfect combo. Right, so start the combo. Oh, that was fairly fast, but no, fast enough. Actually, almost got it. Let's see. Good job! Whoa! Okay, let's see. Bam! Bing, bing, bing. Here's the freedom sticks in this game. I ain't half dead, though. I mean, yeah, this was one of my favorite games in my early years. You know, I've been on a steady diet of Planet Terror, the other Tarantino movies, of course alongside, Hotline Miami, of course, torrented at the time. And some cool shit as well. Yeah, this one twice. Poke him. And now I want to go to the car, but this one's like, oh yeah, take me with you, or something like that. Like, oh, you just gotta leave me there. And I'm like, oh well. So, GF acquired. And yeah, I'm assuming all goes well, I might get a pizza jar, which, yeah, that wouldn't sound half bad. I'll try to juggle what I can. Would be always nice, because I mean, I do have I still do editing for people, but it doesn't bring up enough for it to for most folks at home to consider that a job. So you could say that pardon me, it's just after a spot like that, just so that I can get some recognition. I don't know. It's really hard to describe with me, cause honestly, I'm the type that would not usually care about you know, things such as any sort of a standing or stuff like that. But at the same time, I do tend to stake a lot of my perception of my value, at least I used to for a lot of years, and, you know, on hitting certain arbitrary success marks like having the juror, having the GF, etc., etc. You know, I didn't have the person, you know, growing up that would be like, yay. You don't have to overly focus on the end of the rat race. You kind of have to, you know, those things will come to you as you go. You can work towards it. No. For a long time, I was quite miserable about my predicament. Is basically being a regular fellow with, you know, slightly more autism than usual. Just on the merit of, you know, me thinking that there's something wrong with me. So obviously, like, I wouldn't say that, you know, staying within a certain state is good either. Because, yeah, you know, to be honest, you could argue that, you know, being overly satisfied with the way things are with oneself is, you know, is a surefire road to complacency. But, you know, I'm the type of person who's like very, I don't know, I do not know how to best describe it, but for quite a while I had, you know, this sort of an inferiority complex, just because I thought I'd have to, you know, hit certain marks to be considered as anything of value as a human being. That thing fucked me up big time. And funnily enough, it wasn't due to any sort of an external force. I did all that shit myself, which I find, you know, a little hilarious, to be honest, now that I look back at it. But yeah, it is what it is, and sometimes you're still a climber until you reach that top of the hill. But then some other ways. And yeah, I'm still keeping on top of the chat. I see your messages, Rogue New Tap. Donating plasma. Interesting. Like, personally, like, that's good for you. Good for you. I'm the type that gets a little squeamish around, you know, getting shanked in the arm and stuff of that nature. And for no reason too. Like, one thing is, my I mean, I'm perfectly capable of realizing that, you know, that at that very moment when I go a little squeamish, you know, when they, you know, take some blood from me on the usual medical checkups, I know that I shouldn't be, you know, freaking out or, you know, panicking, but for some reason I do get a little bit squishy. Yep, it's not good. Suffice to say, yeah, not good is probably the best way to describe it. Oh, I forgot to turn off the lock on. Oh well. Floor cleared. Nice. And I think I had another thing I wanted to rant about, but for some odd reason I ain't it ain't coming to mind yet. Oh yeah, speaking of that, you know, speaking of, kinda getting hung up on the quote-unquote rat race in my early days, I did check out, you know, the Almighty Lolly's, one of the Almighty Lolly's most recent stream, because, you know, the dude has, weekly streams. I think, yesterday he did one where he, you know, watched, I think it was, like, Day of the Dead, or, oh, The Night of the Living Dead, yes, yeah. Apparently there was some very entertaining copyright issues, which ended up in the which ended up with the movie being in the public domain. So anywho, I'm not the type that would gush too heavily about things such as simple insights, but at the same time I'm quite glad when I have a certain thought, I can't really put my finger onto like what specifically it is, but suffice to say, I'm glad when there's an idea that I'm thinking and, you know, someone says it out loud so I know how it's called. Because, yeah, by the end of that stream, I think there was like a bit of a rant. Yeah, like, people need a hobby. Like, basically anything, yeah. Because, I mean, same is true for me. Because, before I started this channel and, you know, building Gunpla and doing other stuff, so I did start building Gunpla far earlier than starting the channel, to be honest. I was fairly miserable and the thing was happening fairly often. Because, yeah, surprise, surprise, if, I was, you know, when, back in the day when I, was kinda, you know, really buying into the folly of, oh yeah, you gotta have this and this to get anywhere, you know. And, it, wasn't necessarily a good thing with the way, I say it was not really optimal, given that I have autism. Therefore, certain things that would, you know, certain achievements that would generally come naturally around that age. You know, I was pretty often down on my mood. So yeah, getting hobbies is very good. It's probably the best takeaway. You know, I like keeping myself busy. Though obviously it has some downsides. Admittedly, let's just say at some point, I used to, go out with one. Right, give me a second. Turns out it was nothing. This is the bat mask, which makes the controls reverse. Which let's try a winner level with this one. Controls are reverse, which means it. Oh, okay, so that works. Okay, let's see. So obviously. I mean, it seems doable, but it is. Sounds like a nightmare when it comes to actually, executing a whole plan. Also, I love how in this game there's not a lot of licensed tracks. Most of it is, yanked off of Bandcamp, etc. And such. I think, there's a few French guys that do synthwave that do appear in this one, but and then especially in the second game, but there's quite a few, indie electronics, indie electronic music people whose stuff is featured in here. Like for example, I think this one is Hydrogen from Moon, which I think that's some guy from Portugal that makes music. Yep. That's fairly neat. Anyways, if I bump into the door, let's hope I'm good at counting, because otherwise, let's see if we were lucky. Oh, okay. Do I feel lucky? I hope I do, because ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? I don't. Feeling lucky, yeah. Google's asking me, would I feel lucky? Do you, punk? Oh, crap. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to. Oh. If I. Just. Crap. So if I. Oh. Almost that. Almost got it. Now I got two people with one shot. Oh, that's good. But unfortunately the hitboxes are weird, so this celebration was fairly short-lived. Oh. And the dog just bugged me through the wall. Let's riddle me this, Batman. Okay, so pop in, pop out. That was fairly simultaneous. Oompa Loompa. Oh. Damn, I'm dying so much, I'm starting to wonder where the Oompa Loompas are to, you know, sing and dance. Oh, I see, so I have to get him with a shotgun, otherwise the stopping power won't be enough for Biggie Smalls over here. I mean, what? So, if I... This one's gonna be... Okay. So if I go like... Bam! Blink! Blink, blink! Okay, so... Let's see. Right. Yeah, this is gonna be a little troublesome. Oh, slip! Whoa! Okay, let's see. If I... Let's see. Oh, crap. Okay, so, if I... Okay, let's see. If I... Pip, pip. And I can use the far side to kind of... see what's... Yeah, yeah. And then get smacked by the guy because everyone's... got lagged. Oh well. I generally run this one with something like, you know, Tiger Man. Then I don't have to worry about weapons, but... Let's see. Can I run this thing on the reverse controls and win? The answer is, no. Okay, let's see. Oh, so if this guy... almost got into that safe spot. Little bit of space. I need that bit of space so that I can actually... like that. No. Damn. I forget that I fired 6 shots, not 5. This is terrible. Terrible joke mask to actually use. I should have used the French mask. Which, that one might be named after a very shitty person, but at the same time, you know, who remembers Phil Fish nowadays? Oh. And then I get... Oh, almost. Oh well. How about... So, what if I actually... Yes. Sounds like a plan, that's for sure. Oh, unfortunately the guy's, he's built different, so, yeah. If I stick myself right in... So a bit. That one was almost perfect. So what I have to do... Oh. What I have to do is wait for the dog, and then not eat any point blank buckshot. That's for sure. So, or 2 to 3. Let's go check on the chat. Yep, keep him busy. Yes, that's great. As I said, broke mute up. Anyways, I'm gonna try and actually. Okay, let's see. Guys out there, and the dog gets me. I came out too late. The dog gets me, which means I should be very much into the strategy of get this thing, get the M6. Well, I mean, yeah, it could be M16A2. You know, my DACA-related autism will probably not let me, you know, like, this could be an AR-15. No, I ain't no foggy, you know. I get my guns right. So, if okay, henchmen number 1 and 2 are, let's just say, disposed of, leaving only henchmen 2, 3, and 4. It's a little more strategic, that's for sure. But I got him. It's just that it took me a little while, so by the time I got anywhere, they already smacked me. Which, you know, points don't count when I become deceased. That's the thing. So if I go like here, then I get smacked by the guys in the corner, which is obviously not good either. So, what I'll do, that I'll actually so yeah, let's see. If he doesn't walk too much, I might have a fighting chance. Just a slight chance, but okay. I was kinda hoping that I wouldn't get eaten, but here we are. So. Oh, I think I shot the corner. That's why so if I, you know what, I can just, you know, drop the bit and just go get, you know, this thing and actually get things done. You know, that's also a thing that I can tend to do. You know, looking back at it, it's quite funny that, you know, when I dropped the trailer for the Crossbone Gundam Saga, people were, I think I saw one guy in the comments being like, oh, I hope that's not a prank, just because it's Halloween. You know, I was so happy that, you know, the shared copium for Crossbone is that strong. Because I love that series to death, honestly. It's a great fucking series. So I think there's an achievement for killing a lot of people with a single brick, so I'm gonna try and actually get that dude down a little bit. Let's just say, okay. Oh, there's the brick. Let's break him. Okay, let's see. Where did that brick land? Oh! Oh no. Oh well, no. There'll be... Where's troublesome? Oh. Where's the brick? There it is. Oh! Almost got him. And if I'm able to clear an entire floor just by bricks, that would be fun. Oh yeah. There's one. Crap. Okay, good. Good. I'm keeping myself sneaky. I think there's the brick as well. No, the brick's there. Oh well. Too bad. Because I think there's an achievement for killing like 5 guys with a single brick. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm way past my prime when it comes to achievement hunting, so I'm not the type that would know. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, there's our beloved brick. Now here's a little lesson in brickery. Okay, where's the brick? Oh, there we go. Here we go. Okay, okay, we got the brick again. Got the brick again. Oh yeah. Good. And now, let's get the hunting shotgun. Aim at the nearest water buffalo and yeah, let's go. Another floor. Back down. Up. Yeah, I lost it. Because I had to be close enough for it to do any substantial damage, which I don't mind. It's just a little gimmicky. A little too gimmicky for my tastes. But, okay. So got that guy with a brick. Ooh, that had to hurt. And speaking of, this should be a fairly short game. I mean, Hotline Miami is, so short and sweet. So I might just, you know, get through the game just within the stream. That'd be neat. Alright, it's best of all ages. Oh yeah, the crossbone is, in my opinion, a great entry. Like, I'm honestly glad that I finally got to doing a video on it, you know, especially one like that. Okay, 2 knife rushes and knife throw. That's the game's, well, technically first boss fight. Honestly, I usually tend to have some difficulty with the second half, because yeah, I can, you know, bob and weave and, you know, duck, dive, dodge, and dip, just like you know, just like that one dodgeball movie says. But yeah, Chief, it's not as consistent as to being able to complete the boss fight flawlessly. Then again, I didn't care enough to practice. To my defense. But yeah, it's the way things are looking, they're looking fairly great. Oh yeah, let's see. me, and oh, interesting. Didn't know you could, you know, go drunk driving in this game, and yet the chapter noises are what I used for chapter noises in the crossbow video, by the way. Suffice to say, I really like Hotline Miami as a game series. You know, they're really able to sell you a story that kind of sticks. It's not, and for fairly cheap, so I'll take it. So as you can see, we're on the baseball bat off of this one, and also I should probably pull down the volume. I have a bat. Now they call me the Midnight Batter. I mean, that would be. Honestly, if Header goes and, you know, plays a game that has melee weapons up, I hope he's really gonna go with the Midnight Batter part. That would be fun, to be frank. Oh, so I can get all those, but the third one I fumbled. Oh well. Well done. It's always 2 out of 3. Oh. Speak of the devil. I got 3 out of 3, and then I got shot. Because obviously there ain't just 3 enemies over here. So that would make it too easy. Go. Yeah, forgot about the dog hitboxes. So if I, oh yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of it. Because honestly, I haven't played this one in a while, so get this one, get that one. Okay, let's see. Can I? Oh, I think I can. Just okay. Oh, that guy's on under bulletproof and soundproof glass. Nice. Just chilling in the moment. Very nice. Very nice, even. Okay, let's see. Do I have? Oh yeah, I should be equipped fairly decently for the task at hand. With the task in question being just, you know, Miss Mierda. Yes. Oh, you know. Nice. Such a shame that I actually messed up with the way I was supposed to go about finishing the level, so if I here. Because basically the fun of it is the fact that I'm just as frail as my adversaries over here, so I get to basically be super cheeky, agile, and also fairly quick to die, so yeah. Oh, give me a second. Right, just give me a second, I have to sort midnight pattern. Yeah. Alright, I'll be back in a sec, just get sort one thing. Yeah. Alrighty then. Yes, yeah, it somewhat appears that I may have to call it early because I forgot to account for the fact that, I got roommates. Yeah, and sometimes it, kind of messes with the logistics of things. Sometimes it don't. It's a rather peculiar maze to navigate, frankly. Okay, so still got just enough ammo in this one. Yeah, let's see. There's a thing I've been kind of thinking about, kind of retrospectively when it comes to a lot of older projects of mine, when it comes to like the Mobile Suit Guide videos, etc. That I have a feeling that frankly, in a lot of ways, I've used the background music for a lot of them, either as very quiet ambient noise or, or a leitmotiv. It's not really as any sort of an atmosphere setting thing. I mean, it does work. It's that's for sure. It's just that when working on the Crossbone Saga, I'd say that probably the thing that took me the longest, aside from voiceover and scripting, was probably finding good music for stuff, because simple fact of the matter is that I don't tend to listen to music in games too often nowadays, so yeah, had to look for stuff, which I found some new bangers. I saw the beauty that is the Yakuza Kiwami soundtrack. That one is also pretty great. Oh yeah, I think I know about this stage. This is the raid on the crack house, so this means that, yeah, there's the alarm, which means I can eat the knife. Now, let's use the legendary fighting style of just using the knife, of course. To accomplish what I need. Yep, should be in the clear. So, I mean, Just knock him down. Find him up and knock him down. Also, swift escape. Yeah, I'd say so. It's not necessarily due to the difficulties within it. Yeah, most of the uphill climb that I ran into was mainly due to the fact that you know, since you know I do reside in, as I like to say, capital B or uppercase B, bumfuck Europe, which yeah, that means that the first console like a lot of people came into contact with was a PS2, not things like a Famicom or I don't know, Genesis. Well, those is an old ass console. Saturn, for example. It was there wasn't a lot of that where I lived. So I myself, grew up as a bit of a PC gamer with mainly PC. I was mainly on PC. Unless you count, the occasional afternoons at my buddy's house who had a PS2. Then by the time the PS4 came out, he had a PS3, and I think he has a 4 nowadays. But yeah, I didn't miss out on a lot of console exclusive game classics that way. Meaning that I didn't have a lot of stuff to attach myself per se, as far as game music is concerned. Okay, so I go here. I gotta run through there. Oh, almost got there. Okay, let's see. So it is fairly funny when it is fairly funny that, like, even nowadays, you ask a person where I in the area where I live, what's a Silent Hill game, then they won't have a single clue. Maybe they'll fathom that it may be a game franchise, but they wouldn't know. And frankly, I wouldn't either if I didn't have friends with all PlayStations, as well as the internet. By the time I got some proper internet access, it was the golden era of the various top 10 lists, etc., etc. So you kinda, even if you were living under a rock as I was, you kinda had some pieces that could broaden your perspective, which that was nice. admittedly, I did manage to, catch myself up to speed on a lot of things I've been sleeping on that way. Same goes for anime. I didn't really have any, major breakthrough as was, as a Toonami block or something like that. Things of that nature. All we of the major releases, like for example, the Transformers was a Michael Bay movie. Probably most of all the things that were coming out in that era of stuff that I got to interact with, and I wouldn't say in real time, but at roughly the same time the reruns were starting, was I'd say, I'm not sure when Dinosaurs came out, but I saw that one. I did see a lot of old Eastern Bloc TV series, comedies, a lot of those in fact. Some French ones from the 60s, like The Phantoms, about a guy with a blue mask and basically a costume for every occasion. That was the shit. As in, like, was the shit, not was shit. It was good. It was kino. But I did manage to catch things like the Pokemon during its initial TV rerun, and basically from a broadcast from an adjacent country to mine. It was not in mine. And honestly, in some retrospect, I'm happy for that, because certain things didn't get crazy popular, and therefore I kind of, didn't get to see the era of everyone suddenly pretending that they're interested in geeky shit. Though, unfortunately, we already have the type of people that would do so. So, yeah. You could say that I almost dodged the bullet, but it would have to have an emphasis on the almost, because I'm just saying, I'm starting to see a lot of channels that are heavily in the vein of the thing I hate about the US scene when it comes to YouTube. The usual, the retarded video essayists, etc. And I'll go check on the let's see. What was your favorite PC game you played a lot when you were younger? I mean, I did play a lot of Minecraft 1.5.2, but that was at the time I was basically halfway through elementary. And there was a lot of old Flash games that I probably won't find. And yeah, see, I grew up on console, so I'm very, yep. I'd say that basically tracks for a lot of people. In the States, they usually had at least one console, so that's how they got there. And yeah, so I'm starting to notice, like, in my side of the world, where I'm getting the usual suspects, quote unquote, you know. We're getting our own, suffice to say, for years I've seen that there's one guy who's basically the, you know, Central Europe equivalent of, you know, Synthetic Man and chumps like that. So yeah, you know, I'd say that in a lot of ways, you know, thanks to, as sort of a side effect to the Iron Curtain being the thing, I and the place where I live generally, you know, did miss out on certain things, some of which good, some of which bad, some of which, you know, being a setup for the bad thing, and you know, some of which being a setup for a good thing. But overall, I wouldn't say it stopped things. It basically delayed them. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna see another review of SAO in the year of our Lord 2020. We're gonna get the, you know, if you remember the meme war era, you know, skeptic channels. Where they were like, oh no, I'm gonna act as, you know, act somewhat, I'm gonna, you know, be somewhat respectable and mock ridiculous people who act ridiculously on the internet and IRL, and then gradually become a little more obnoxious each time, and you know, that's how we get the TJ Kirks of the world. And well, less said about TJ Kirk the better, suffice to say. I mean, let's just say the banana incident was just the top of the iceberg. The dude is a legitimate piece of shit in a lot of other. So yeah, I don't know why I sidetracked to that. It just, yeah, it's kind of this perceived gap. Kind of, you know, reminded me of other things that, you know, are getting here with a delayed fuse. I probably brought it up last stream with, oh yeah, and I'll go check on the chat in a little bit. Just, yeah, hold my beer, give me a second, I'll be there. That's probably the best way to put it. But, yeah. So, yeah, I've realized how this phenomenon goes. A few years ago, as far as, you know, let's just say the time lag to the various shitfests goes, and you know, that's I didn't really watch a lot of channels that covered the various shenanigans going on back then, you know. Like, I think the first time I started even watching stuff like, you know, Medicurse stuff, which was, you know, funny, and the dude will be a legend, no matter, you know, no matter the tumors or such that are pestering him currently. Which, I still hope the Cancer Man actually makes it out alive. Which, but, anywho. Let's return to a less slumber. Yeah, but, less, not slumbers, what was the... Sorry, my brain blanked out. What was the... yeah, the... Let's get from the more... somber, yeah. I had a bit of a brain fart and it completely dropped certain adjectives. Yeah, let's go back from this somber tone we got here, cause hey, what I'm about, it's rather fun, catching up on certain things like the classic lolcow stuff, dark side feel, or the whole Warski shit show, stuff like that. Not necessarily drama, it's just dumbass people playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes. That's always fun, to be completely honest. I mean, it does become a little predictable after a point, but fuck it. It's always fun. It's almost like seeing some of those slapstick comedies where a guy tries to fly and makes all these various contraptions. They end up being repetitive as well, to a certain degree, but it is fun just watching the whole thing, unwind. Same goes, I guess, for internet dumpster fires, which I usually used to, find out about a lot of them like a few years after they happened. But nowadays, thanks to the internet, I am now, at least being somewhat updated on on whatever the hell is going on. Oh yeah, I did not bring up Chris. Oh, yeah. Funnily enough, I didn't know of Chris for like a long time ago. Jeez, there has to be fucking years. I think the first time I heard of Chris was during back in the day. I used to watch It's a Gundam a lot, because he made a lot of fun shit. We covered I think I found that channel in like 2017, and like he made a somewhat offhanded comment about some guy by the name of Christian Weston Chandler, and how he played a bit he played a bit of the Geno Samuel documentary which was starting that time about Chris's sign with that banner, quote unquote. So yeah, it's there's that type of rabbit hole that it's not necessarily the thing that one would actively seek, but it's just ridiculous enough for it to tickle the funny bone, I'd say. Though, obviously, it is somewhat more prudent to... I wonder, how does the Nietzsche saying goes? he who checks up on internet drama had better beware as to not tag along for the shit fest. I don't know. Oh, I tried to paraphrase the he who hunts monsters line. Of course, failing miserably, because that's how I roll. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. Especially with the fact that sometimes you can rush enemies like this and actually, plant finishers. Sometimes you can. They call me the finisher. This guy. Oh. Oh well. Though, funnily enough, unlike a lot of people my age, I've spent a lot of my youth just watching a lot of, schlocky action movies, stuff from the 80s. A lot of the Arnold movies, a lot of the Stallone movies. A ton of those, in fact. Though, admittedly, the stuff I had access to at the time, things like, J. Michael Straczynski's, I wouldn't say that one, did anything, but, I mean, it's a fine run. It's just that, within the context of the sentence I was about to say, it didn't play much of a part, but, you could kinda draw a line between, for example, like, the early 2010s, I think, run of the Astonishing X-Men, as well as a few others, when it comes to, shaping my, taste in women, that's for sure. I'm just saying that, I understand people who got really into Rogue by seeing the 90s series, but if you've seen Kitty in that Astonishing X-Men run, you'd be like, damn. That's how I was. That's for sure. Same goes for the 1995 Tank Girl movie. The one where Naomi Watts didn't look like a clone of Jennifer Lawrence at that point. And again, it could just be a me thing when I'm not too, like, as far as actual women are concerned. I have a type, and I'm not into blondes too much. Though when it comes to le drawings, le fictional women, some of those look neat, but I don't know. Alright, so which one did I miss? Oh, none. Oh yeah, the first Predator movies were great. They're obviously, and there's the Predators, which that one was still good, but then you have the one from, I think the guy was called Shane Black or something. I didn't like the Predator. That one, because that one was absolutely awful, with basically both the plot and the way it was like, oh look, this kid shall defeat the predator with the help of autism, but you know, not in the rompy way, in the way where it's like, you know, if you recall that one kids movie about a rabbit plushie that was sent from the future or something, and how there was one guy who was for some reason somewhat gifted, and he now knew how to make spider bridges. Yeah, it was done in that sort of manner. Then again, I've been saying it for quite a while. Please, amongst my friends, whenever the topic of Hollywood and trying to quote unquote appeal to some demographics with the representation, it always ends up feeling like a minstrel show, honestly. Like same goes for I can't recall a single character now in fiction nowadays that that doesn't feel like a stereotype. Like, for example, I'd rather not have any representation of attempts. If I could, if I got to avoid basically seeing shit like the I'm a surgeon guy, I'd rather not want to see my demographic on screen. That means, if it means that I could, that I'd get to avoid the fairly annoying way the usual Hollywood suspects would do so. I mean, if you think about it, like, given my my demographic background, it would be fairly difficult for me to find any like, I'm guessing that I'd probably well, yeah, but I don't really care for the whole representation shit overall. Just saying that I'd rather have none at all, as opposed to things that we get nowadays. Because that's basically it. Like, you don't really for example, it's almost funny how often it is the case that for example, if there's a character let's just use a random example, For example, a character that's a Jew is always the stoner. Is always depicted as the stoner Seth Rogen character, like for no reason, you know. Same for a lot of other demographics, like, and yeah, I can always just tune it out because you know, the big production labels and such that tends to do so, you know, aren't the only providers of movies on this fair planet. So obviously, there's indie stuff, there's stuff like that, but it's a bit of a bummer that the way things are now, you know, the big labels don't tend to lean into doing stuff in a manner that's at least remotely competent. At least that's the way I see it. In quite a while I haven't really seen anyone of course of like out of the large labels or you know, people who have an already semi spotless record of making really good art, such as, you know, Quentin Tarantino, etc. Outside of like those people, I barely see, you know, some sort of a competent release. Like you could see it with for example, that one vampire show. I don't know, haven't seen it, will never do so because because I don't care about, you know, checking up on whatever, you know, flavor of the week week series is. But I think there was one vampire show made by one guy who whined about the character of Apu from The Simpsons, for example. For some reason, you know, like from what I'm hearing and from what I've seen, that guy is a total hack. But you know, problem is that you know, that nowadays a lot of audiences that, you know, subsidize this stuff are basically willing to you know, get their wallet out for the new thing from the big company, just because it's a new thing from the big company, not because of you know, of the merits of the work. That's how the world got Funko Pops, to be honest. You know, buy our products and then get excited for the next products. That's basically the philosophy in action. Which, yeah, personally I ain't a fan of that. If you haven't figured it out. Oh, mixed my letters. Oh, I mean, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. What do I know? I'm just an autistic Slav with some Jewish roots. Just, you know, a small amount from my great granddaughter's part, but you know, it would technically suffice for doing the Elizabeth Warren shtick. Then again, I do not do so. At least because at least in this regard, I'm the type of person that would not, you know, would not use their demographic backgrounds as a casual, as opposed to, like, you know, the Twitter bunch. So, yeah. So with how things are going nowadays, I don't know. Okay. So I smacked the character. Okay. I got the red guy from this in this game, and let's get the papers, and let's hightail the hell out there. And yeah, I'll go check on the chat in a little bit. I'll just. I'm hoping that I'm, you know, that I'm not boring anyone right about now, because you know, it's not really a fruitful rant, to be honest. Like, it's the type of deal where, yeah, water is wet. Things are the way they are. Sometimes I'm just saying the part that everyone knows about. You know, just once again, I wouldn't say that I'm, you know, doing anything super prolific, at least within the scope of this rant. I'm just, you know, blabbering about the first thoughts that come to mind. Which, funnily enough, is a thing that I was often told not to do. So, it was just, yeah. Back in the day, I wasn't necessarily ranty, but at the same time, I was the type that would, you know, whinge about a lot of things. Also, though, you know, it didn't help that, you know, there was some, it was a mix of both, you know, me whining about stuff, you know, back before, like, elementary, etc., when I was whinging about stuff, to the point where, you know, but I get the impression that certain people have kind of overcorrected in this regard, and were like, didn't want to, you know, hear anything from me at all, which I think, you know, made me kind of overcorrect, and this could be one of the reasons why I'm not necessarily the type that would you know, be very strong in rhetorics or stuff like that. Not rhetorics, but yeah, I'm basically using these streams as an excuse to, you know, rant, but though, you know, hopefully I'm not being preachy about it, and you know, play video games, entertain people, and basically force myself to talk, because you know, it's the type of exercise that I do somewhat need, because admittedly I tend to turn myself into a bit of a recluse, like, not in the sense that it would be unhealthy, but in the sense that I don't really feel like going out of my way to be, like, super extroverted. But thing is, I'm doing so to such a degree where there isn't necessarily a problem with that, but at the same time, it is just enough for people to assume that there is one. It's probably the best way to put it. Because I mean, I'm keeping myself busy. I can you know, strike up a conversation with much more ease than I used to nowadays. It's just that I'm at the same time I'm not going too much out of my way to interact with people. Please, like in my personal life. So I mean, I do talk to people. But at the same time, it's like whenever someone doesn't see me for a while, they might get the impression that I'm closing myself into a shell of sorts whenever I'm busy or whenever I go off and do my stuff. For example, when I go edit, etc. Because they think I'm always enclosed in my room, which that ain't true. I touch grass, I go outside. Then again, while most people wouldn't have to, insist on the fact that they do touch grass and go outside, there is obviously on one hand being in denial, and obviously on the other one, there's being like, no, this is bollocks. I did not. I am not on it. I mean, technically, uni counts as education. Technically, technically editing could, loosely classify as training. Employment. Yeah, I do technically work on shit, so yeah. Anywho, this is the quote-unquote final chapter of the game. So yeah, let's go with the cheesing mask, because I like this one. Again, the newer games, there's Tiger Mask was nerfed a little bit, I'd say. If you're using the Tony mask in this one, it's a little more different when it comes to using it, because obviously. I had to reload because I missed one of the knives. Okay, let's see. Up. Good. First smack. Finisher over here so that I can get at least one knife. Oh! Got them both. Nice. I'm basically the same. Same rogue. It's basically it is usually the case. Like, I got my computer in a room. I got all my books in a room. I got all my model kits in the room. It's like, if I had sort of like, a plastic model basement or something like that, something similar of sorts, I'd say, I'd say the folks at home would be like, yeah, he's working on shit. But you know. Currently they they often get the impression that, you know, me being in a room basically, you know, to them amounts to me sitting on the computer and playing some video, which yeah, ain't necessarily the case. I mean, aside from lab and stuff, and getting stuff for videos, and nowadays surprisingly enough, nowadays I don't you know, play video as often as people would think that I do. To this end, I am mostly functionalist. You know, I'd say that it's slightly harder for people who have been around when I was, you know, little. I'd say it's a little harder for me to convince them that I'm a functioning and responsible adult. I've been an adult for years, but it's a little thing. Oh, it's the little thing again. It's playing its stupid video games. It's definitely not, you know, editing stuff. No. But yeah, I get used to it. I always do. If anything, it's funny. Frankly. I mean, I got my first full-time job, like, by sitting at the computer, just doing whatever. You know, the editing thing. Before that, I was basically reliant on, you know, doing seasonal stuff, which obviously isn't as stable as this thing that I have currently. Okay, let's see. Go back. Okay, got him. Content. So it's alright, it's alright. Like, I wouldn't blame. I mean, it's this whole thing is, you know, just a hobby. Oh, frankly, I'd say. Like, yeah, sure, I might earn some dough off of stuff like Patreon or stuff like that, but at the same time, it's like, it's a free time activity, you know, in a lot of ways. So I'd understand the notion. You know, nowadays you get a lot of like, I vividly remember the generation of kids that were growing up with, you know, tablets on their laps, I missed that generation by like 10 years, so phew, I'm glad I did. Because those guys are fucking basket cases at this point, I'd say. You know, they're not their their noggins were the Casca, and whatever the Coco Melon channel was popping out at the time, that was the Griffith. Let's just say that. That's probably the best way to put it, without it sounding too jaded. But yeah. I'd say that in a lot of ways my my channel is a bit of a passion project. I'm trying to kind of, get closer to the old 90s remix culture when things like piracy weren't as frowned upon. But, that's obviously a side thing. I'd say, the remix culture where one guy comes up with a with a Doom mod, then a couple people download it, some homebrew certain aspects that they want to optimize it, and we give it a few years, there's a whole scene. And of course, in the early days of things like the game facts, where each game had decent documentation of the content. You could look up guides for games, though obviously with the way things have gone nowadays, obviously things like game forums are not really a thing. I'd reckon. Same goes for game magazines. They're like, I used to read some of those, but even those are on the back foot in the modern day. Though I'd say that the ones I have, like where I live, I'd give them like 5 years to phase out. So with the way I was I started off with the Gundam guides. I admittedly did take some inspiration from if you recall the Warframe boom, like the old Warframe boom, not the current day Warframe boom. And I think that was the time when the channel, Quite Shallow came into prominence. Basically a it was a channel basically built off short form skits and this combination of guides and reviews. It's kind of funny how things like these do heavily impact someone's creative output. You know, they see a format. Like I used to watch 17 Edge. I still do, so obviously since the dude's schedule is all over the place. I basically check on the channel when there's new uploads. And before the channel went quiet, I did used to watch the Quite Shallow channel. So that's how I got to where I am with the channel's formats. You know, you could technically observe a similar thing with, I guess, a somewhat well-known Fat Canadian, you know, SFO. He's, I think, a guy, he grew up in the age of, if I recall correctly, Gen Awesome. So, his old stuff does kind of, you know, mimic the format. And yeah, I managed to finish the game, so I suppose I should probably go get some rest. I'm sorry I didn't stretch it all the way to, hold up, yeah, for 30 more minutes, but there isn't really much that I could stretch on. So, long story short, I bid you farewell and have a good one. Where's the... I'm trying to find my overlay. Yep. So, many thanks for tuning in, sticking around. I really appreciate you guys. And I'll see you on the next one. i.e. next Wednesday or whenever I decide to upload again. Which, yeah, either next week or the week after that. You know me, right? The basic weekly / bi-weekly schedule should be something that you're familiar with, at least when it comes to my channel. So yeah, see ya. Have a good one. Shirtlad signing out.